was a joke you broke. Your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you. When the rain starts to fall, I'll be there for you. Like I've been there before. I'll be there for you, 'cause you're there for me too.
Hi and welcome to Classmates. I'm Alicia.
And I'm Chantel, and we've got a great show for you today. We'll be checking in with Classmates reporter Linda to find out what happened at Gut Night last Friday.
And Chantel, you'll be reviewing Terry Owen's book, My Steve.
Yes, I will, and it was a great book. I would really recommend it to anyone, especially those who are into the environment and wildlife.
Well, I can't wait for that review, but now we're over to Jacqueline with the news.
Thanks, girls. Australia has offered humanitarian aid to the millions affected by devastating cyclone Nargis, which struck Burma at the weekend. Latest reports from the cyclone say the death toll may reach 250,000. That figure is expected to grow, suggesting the number left homeless by the cyclone could run into the millions. Consulate staff report that more than half of the 157 Australians caught up in the disaster are still missing. In other news, one of Queensland's most despised criminals, Val May Beck, is near death in a Townsville hospital. The 64-year-old child killer was admitted to hospital Monday afternoon, suffering shortness of breath and underwent heart surgery last night. Her condition is now believed to be very critical. And finally, Brisbane Lord Mayor Campbell Newman backed a new Bikes for Hire City Council plan yesterday. The plan would see up to 2,000 bicycles available for public use throughout Brisbane CBD by the middle of next year. The system used in European cities such as Paris and Barcelona will cut down on pollution and congestion on Brisbane streets. It's currently 26 degrees on the coast, and now it's back to the girls on the couch.
Thanks, Jacqueline. Well, Campbell Newman's initiative certainly will have a double-edged effect. It'll help cut down greenhouse emissions, and also it will help tackle the obesity crisis in Australia at the moment.
Definitely, it is a good initiative. I have to agree there. It really is a problem, the obesity in Australia at the moment. So hopefully it'll be a step towards
the right way.
Yep. And now let's check in with Classmates reporter Linda to find all about Gut Night.
I'm reporting from Griffith University Theatre. The tension is building up in the air as Gut Night is about to start. And I'm about to find out just how talented our own Griffith University students are.
Gut Night's really it's kind of an opportunity to expose yourself to any crowd. Anyone's allowed to come along, but I think if you start small in the unis, then you get a bit of a reputation there, and then you can broaden your audience.
This one last cigarette as I lay awake and wait for you to come through that door. This one last cigarette as I lay awake and wait for you to come through that door. This one last cigarette.
Not musical performance, but
What do you think of their performances so far tonight?
the band.
Yep.
Yeah, they sound good. They sound excellent.
Down to the bottom where I sit, cross-legged on the floor.
Taylor is a class act. Both of those guys are vastly experienced and hugely talented. I get along with myself, it's the one place that I can be sure.
This is Linda reporting from Gut Night. Back to you guys.
Well, it looks like Linda had a really great night out that night with the Gut Night performers.
Yeah, and it was really good to see all those group of students. They're so talented.
They are, yes. And now it's time for your review on the book My Steve by Terry Owen.
Thanks, Alicia. The Owen family are animal conservationists who own the Australia Zoo up at Biwa. They're also well known for... The Owen family are animal conservationists who own the Australia Zoo up at Biwa. They're also well known for their many documentaries that feature on Australian and US television about the plight of endangered animals. Unfortunately, in 2006, Steve Irwin, the son of Bob Irwin, founder of the zoo, passed away in an ironic accident where the... Unfortunately, in 2006, Steve Irwin, the son of Bob Irwin, founder of the zoo, passed away in an ironic accident where the barb of a stingray pierced his heart. It is because of his death that his wife Terry Irwin, who is now carrying on his work at the zoo, wrote a book called My Steve. It is an intimate book on how Terry, an American girl, came to Australia and found her soulmate. The book delves into the many adventures that they shared, like saving crocs, expanding the zoo, and starting a family. It really lets you right into their life. It almost feels as if you were there as the action happens. This book touched my heart through each sentence, and I hung off every word. Not only because I felt I was learning about this amazing family, I was also getting a lesson on the many endangered animals that are in need of our help. Many people I know have preconceived notions about the Irwin family and say that they exploit their two children, Bindi and Robert. But once you read this book, your opinion will be changed. It's only when getting to know this personal information that you begin to understand what the Irwins are really about and how much Steve wanted his children to carry on his conservation efforts. This book is beautifully written, and you can sense that Terry Irwin has poured her heart and soul into it. I could feel the passion for life and conservation of both herself and Steve jumping off the pages, and I have to say that it has converted me, a non-animal lover, into someone who wants to look after our wildlife.
Wow, well that book seems really interesting. I think it's great that people can gain a perspective into the Irwin life that they couldn't get before.
Yeah, it was really great. I have to say I really enjoyed reading it, and I just got to learn so much about the Irwin family.
Yeah, I think I'll have to read it now. All right, and now we're off to Jacqueline with the celebrity news.
Celebrity news. Hollywood beauty Scarlett Johansson is set to marry Canadian boyfriend Ryan Reynolds after a year-long relationship. According to a spokesperson, the 23-year-old star of Lost in Translation and Match Point is set to be thrilled at the engagement. No wedding date has yet been set. Kylie Minogue received one of France's highest cultural honours at a ceremony in Paris on Monday. French Culture Minister Christine Abenel bestowed a Knight in the Order of Arts and Letters on the 39-year-old performer. Mrs. Abenel commended Minogue's contribution to the international music scene and lavished praise over her fight against breast cancer. And finally, Britney Spears left a Los Angeles court today in high spirits after winning increased visitation with her sons Sean Preston and Jaden James. The singer, 26, left the Los Angeles Superior Court without commenting. Spears' ex-husband, Kevin Federline, currently has legal custody of the children. Spears' visitation rights were restricted surrounding personal problems and fears for her mental health. Now back to you, girls.
Thanks, Jacqueline. I think getting more visitation rights will be a good thing for Britney. Hopefully things are looking up for her.
Yeah, hopefully she can just sort it all out so she isn't in the news anymore.
Yeah, that would be excellent. Well, that's it for today's show, but don't forget to tune in next week when we'll be checking in with Jacqueline and her report on binge drinking.
And it's been another great show.
Sounds like... So it's going to be another great show.
Well, that's it. Thanks for tuning into Classmates.
And remember, your classmates are here for you.